Yo, what is up guys? It's your boy Archon, and today I'm bringing you guys an unexpected sponsored video. This is the result of me checking my email like 6 months later that I never use for YouTube purposes. I don't know how this company found out about me, but hey, thanks for sending over this product that we have here to review today. But today what I'm gonna be, going over for you guys is this new company called FiFine. They make microphones. This is the Ampligame model. I don't know if you can read that too well. Still trying to get the hang of this camera. I don't know, is it focusing? Probably not. It's focusing on my fucking dumbass face. There you go, Ampligame. This is one of the newest models that they came out with. They have a couple other ones out there. I know they have one that's like super similar to the Blue Yeti, and that one's like one of the more popular ones. But they basically reached out to me, said if I wanted to review like their latest product, and obviously I agreed. So I should mention right away at the beginning of the video that no, it's not sponsored. They did not tell me specifically the script that I needed to follow and the praise that I needed to give this product, but they did send me the microphone for free, so I did not pay for this, and that's the only type of endorsement that I received from them. But other than that, let's go ahead and unbox this sucker right here. What we're gonna do, little instruction manual. I'm pretty sure that we could go ahead and figure that out without the need of instructions. But some pretty decent packaging. In here you get Type C to Type A standard USB cable. Here we have the actual microphone itself. Comes with a pop filter put on it. I like this little shock mount. That's kind of cool. Construction is pretty intriguing. Not gonna lie, the design is pretty cool. And finally, little tripod here. But yeah, that's pretty much all you get in the box. I wish that they did the box inside of a box packaging method in order to not completely destroy the actual product case, because I actually do like keeping these things. I have like every single device here, packaging hoarded in my closet right now, because I don't know, the boxes usually look cool. But either way, let's go ahead and get into the actual microphone itself. I'm gonna go ahead and screw it on to its included base station here. The tripod actually is a pretty solid, all metal construction. It looks like, as opposed to the microphone, it's more plastic, but it's not a big deal. We'll go ahead and test the sound quality pretty soon here. Yeah, this could pretty much either be mounted on one of those mic arms, or you could just use the included tripod. For this video, I'm just gonna use the included tripod, as I already have my mic arm, being used by my other Blue microphone that is about, I'd say at least 3 years old. This is the Blue Snowball, not the Yeti. So these are fairly comparable price points. This is, I believe with the discount code that they currently have active, it's like around $35, which I'll go ahead and throw up on the screen here. And the Blue Snowball, I got it retail like 2 years ago. It's still going for the same price, around like $40 to $50 as well. So pretty comparable in price range. Now, as far as features go here, I do notice that this actually has a volume dial on the bottom, along with a mute button on top, and I haven't even plugged it in yet. But I am noticing those features just right off the rip. And not to mention, the design itself, it's not the worst. It's actually an aesthetically pleasing, interesting design here. I actually do appreciate it a bit. It's a little bit more like plastic and on the lower end as far as construction goes, but design is actually very good in my opinion. Obviously, it's pretty self-explanatory. Type A goes into the computer at any free USB port. So yeah, that's where the Type C port plugs in. And I imagine this will also work with any compatible Type C to Type C cables, because I know some ports on the computer only have Type C. So I can't imagine that it wouldn't work. I just don't have one on hand to test right now, but pretty much any Type C to Type A is like the universal phone charger these days. So if you have one of these cables, you should be good to go. So now that I got everything hooked up and ready to go, you can see that we have here a cycling RGB light. which I mean, it adds to the atmosphere to the rest of my setup. It's definitely not a bad design. And you know, all of these features are great and everything, but when it comes to microphone, audio quality is king. So we should probably go ahead and run a few audio test comparisons between my Blue Snowball here and the FiFine microphone Ampligame. Now, up until this point into the video, I've been using my integrated camera microphone on the Sony ZV-1. So hopefully the audio isn't fucking terrible. I don't think it should be since I'm recording in my bedroom right now. But without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and do our first audio comparison. The only variable going into play here is that I will be recording this on my laptop and the Blue microphone on my desktop. I doubt that'll make much of a difference. It's still the exact same settings, both Audacity, no filters whatsoever on mono recording audio. So let's just go ahead and start the recording for both of these things. How good does this gain thing work? Oh, it does work. This is me talking with the Ampligame FiFine microphone. Actually, it's the FiFine Ampligame microphone. Got that reversed there, but it actually does have the working like gain level on the bottom knob here. As you can see, I'm talking right now and you cannot hear me whatsoever because I turned the gain all the way down. You are currently hearing me through the Blue Snowball, which I've been using for quite a while now. You're not hearing me through and the audio probably sounds terrible because I just bumped into the mic, but you're currently hearing me through the Blue Snowball that's recording on my desktop. And now that I turned the audio back up on this Ampligame microphone, you're hearing me on the Ampligame mic by FiFine. Okay, so once again, this is the Blue Snowball. This is the Ampligame. Blue Snowball, Ampligame. I mean, I'm assuming that they probably sound pretty similar. I haven't really checked it out yet until I actually go back and edit this, but I do like some of the features definitely that this includes over the Blue Snowball, and the RGB light just died on me, but the mic is still working, so... Oh wait, no it's not. Is it? What the hell? Sorry about that little hiccup there. I think I accidentally disconnected the Type-C cable from the microphone itself, so my bad. But that would have been fucking hilarious if the whole like microphone just stopped working while I'm reviewing it. That would have been hilarious, but seems to be back up and running now. I mean, then again, that is also because I don't have this mounted on that, you know, nice mic arm and everything like I do with this one, but that shouldn't affect audio quality. So, once again, this is the Ampligame FiFine microphone. This is the Blue Snowball. This is the Ampligame. I mean, I definitely like some of the features that the Ampligame has over the Blue Snowball, like the gain built-in button. I know the Yeti does have this feature and the mute button, so I guess it just like packs some of the more premium features in a less expensive, and it died again. Okay. Wait, what the fuck? I thought it died? Hold on, I thought it died? But apparently that's what happens when you push the mute button. Okay, so this is not a very like responsive, like clicky mute button. It's literally like a touch screen on your cell phone. So whenever you tap this button, it's super responsive, but it's not like an affirmative click for you to know that it's actually working as intended. So you're hearing me with the Blue Snowball right now. Unmute, and now you're hearing me with the Ampligame microphone once again. So that is kind of interesting. That's kind of cool. So when it's like off, no light, that means it's not recording. So I guess that's your way of like knowing whether the microphone is turned on or not. So it's pretty much an on and off switch. Off, no audio, you're hearing me from the Blue Snowball. Back on, this is the Ampligame. So, yo, this is actually a pretty cool microphone, not gonna lie. For the price range, it's actually not bad at all. But I guess we're gonna see how they stack up against each other in sound quality, because that's definitely the most important factor here out of everything. But definitely do appreciate those extra features that they went ahead and threw in there at the price point of about $40 for both of these. If the audio quality is very, very similar, then I would actually prefer this, honestly. It's more aesthetically pleasing. It has those extra built-in features that I want, and I swear to fucking God, guys, I'm not just saying this because it was a free product, but I actually really like this. You know, the build construction, it's not like the most like rugged, super high quality, but I definitely like it for what it's worth. So let's go ahead and edit this video up and see what I think from there. Okay, so as I'm going back and actually editing the video and for the first time getting a representation of the audio comparison, I have to say that surprisingly the mic that I enjoyed the most was actually the built-in camera microphone. It sounded way better than either of the microphones that I had here, and that's kind of weird to me, honestly, because I've been using the Blue Snowball for like 3 years, never had any issues with it. Sounds pretty much perfect. And now that I'm using this camera mic that's built in, by the way, surprisingly it sounded a lot better, and I didn't even use it like any actual camera attachments to achieve that result. So the only effect that you're hearing in the two microphones that I'm comparing in the video is just a plus 8 decibels gain on both of them, so it's the exact same thing. Other than that, there's no filters on them or anything. But between the two, honestly, I don't even know how to choose. They both sound honestly identical to me. There's really not much of a difference. Certain times in the video, like I wasn't talking properly into the microphone, so it sounded like a little bit lower than it should have. But other than that, I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna call it a draw. The Ampligame microphone is definitely worth the money, so is the Blue Snowball. But above everything, the built-in camera mic was a lot better than both of them, surprisingly. So Sony ZV-1, you're doing it right. So is Ampligame with the extra features that they have packed in, like the mute button and the gain knob at the bottom. That's what I think really gives it an edge over the Blue Snowball. But as far as audio quality, they're both very comparable, and I'm not gonna really, you know, lean towards either one of the two products. But yeah, that being said, it's been your boy Archon, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.